Hey everybody, this week we're learning about the earth and I want to talk about the layers of the earth. So get your Play-Doh out, and if you don't have these exact colors, don't worry at all. If you want to make your own homemade Play-Doh, you could always use food coloring to do this. Otherwise just watch and enjoy, okay? But I'm going to show you the different layers of the earth in a model. Models are really helpful because they help scientists be able to explain to people things that are maybe too big or too small to be able to really show somebody, or too complex to be able to show somebody. So we're making a model of the earth so that you can understand the layers, okay? All right, let's check it out. So we are going to start with giving the earth an inner core, and I'm just going to make a ball here to be the inner core of the earth. The inner core of the earth is solid. It's made from iron and from nickel metals, and it spins all the time, and that actually is what causes the magnetic field on Earth. Earth has a little bit of a magnetic field. That's how a compass works. So after our core, this is the inner core here. The Earth also has an outer core that's made of the same thing, but the outer core is liquid. So the solid spins around inside of the liquid. So we're going to see how gracefully we can do this. Try to cover up without totally squishing the inner core. So we have an inner core and an outer core of the earth here. See if I can make that any smoother. It's not going to be perfect, but we'll see how it goes. All right, inner core and then outer core, and then we have the mantle of the earth. The mantle of the earth is solid, mostly made of rock. Very, very hot though, of course. Think about volcanoes and where all that lava comes from. It's all coming down from the center of the earth, right? So this flattened pancake of a mantle needs to be just a little bit bigger so that it can hopefully fit around my whole ball here so we can see this layer. I think I need to make it even bigger. So yeah, start with a small inner core so that you can make the other ones bigger and bigger and bigger. I'll try to gently put that around here. And then the last layer is what we see on the ground all around us, is the Earth's crust. The Earth's crust is mostly made of rock still, except for at the very, very surface. The Earth's crust kind of floats across the mantle. It does move. That's why we have earthquakes, for example. But this is the last layer. The Earth's crust is kind of thin compared to the rest of it, so that works because I'm going to make this pretty thin to be able to go around my whole ball. So you can use a rolling pin if you like. You might be able to get more perfect than me if you use a rolling pin, but I'm all about not being perfect. So we're just going to do our best here. Let's see. I can flip it and do it a little bit more. I have a piece of string too that's going to help me cut into the earth so you can see what the center of the earth looks like. So maybe if you have a parent there, you can have them go grab you a piece of string, or maybe you have some laying around somewhere. Anything will work. Some thin thread is good. So this Earth's crust has got to go around the whole earth here. See if we can do it. See if we can smooth it out a little bit. Close it up. Got a giant earth here. Now I have this blue and green to show the water and the land on the surface of the earth and make it look real nice if you want to go ahead and do that too. We won't get too detailed so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me the whole time. But I'll show you what I mean. So if we want to do, well, the earth is mostly covered in ocean, so I'm gonna say let's what's a good way to do this? I have an idea. Let's do it like this. Make ocean here. And then what if we just kind of stick some land in between the oceans like this? I would love to see if you guys could do this. You might even do better than me. You might be able to shape this like whatever continent you live on. If you live on North America, maybe we could make it look like North America a little bit. Oh, it kind of does. It looks like upside down from where you're at, but does that kind of look like North America? So let's see. Then of course we would have, all right, if we're gonna do this right, let's do it. Let's put South America down here. Let's see if we can connect them. All right, so once you have North America and South America, or whatever ones you want to do, or if you just want to make circles, that's okay too, because guess what? Mine are actually really big for this too, it looks like, so it's not going to be perfect. All right, so let's see if we can't wrap this around our earth too, and then we'll cut open the earth and see the inside, okay? All right, let's check it out here. Oh, looking good on the back side, nice and smooth. So we'll go back side around. How's that? And yeah, the two continents already got separated while we were squishing, and that's okay. So let's go like this. Try to smooth it out. Looking good. You're gonna have cracks, and that's okay. Don't worry about the little things. This is gonna be really cool when we cut it open. You're gonna see. Totally worth it. Does it look like an Earth? Yeah, just with not perfect continents, right? Okay, so I'm gonna cut it open. Let's check it out. I'm gonna show you how string works for this. Very cool stuff here. So I can use a string to just push down. I don't want to go all the way through. I'm gonna pull it back towards me after I pushed it down about halfway through. I'm gonna use my thumbs. Pull it back towards me. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we went deep enough to see the inner core and all of it. Oh, that looks awesome, right? All right, guys, I would love to see pictures of what you do at home, okay? Share. Let's see how yours turned out. All right, I'll talk to you soon.